Okay, example B. Same thing, figure out what the GCF is of this polynomial. So we'll take negative 6x to the fourth, break it down into its prime factors. It's a negative, so we'll bring out the negative 1, times what gives me 6? Oh yeah, 2 times 3. And then x to the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next one. 12x cubed. This is positive, so I'm not going to bring out a negative. I know 12 again is equal to 4 times 3. I'm going to go ahead and say 4 is equal to 2 times 2, and then times the 3, and then 1, 2, 3 x's. And then my last term there is negative 24x squared. I see a negative, so I'll bring out the negative. And then 24, that's equal to 2 times 12, so I'll do 2. I already know what 12 is equal to. We did it in blue, so I'll just carry on the rest of those 2's and that 3. And then go ahead and keep 2 x's. Once you do enough of these, they kind of start to get repetitive. So now let's circle what they all have in common. I see they all have a 2 in common. They also all have a 3 in common. And they also have an x here and an x here. Okay, so my GCF is going to be 2 times 3 times x, which let's simplify that a little bit. That's 2 times 3, which is 6, and then x squared. That's my GCF. Okay, so then to factor it, the GCF goes in front of the parentheses. And then what's left over for each term that was not circled goes inside the parentheses. So let's see, negative 1 times x. That gives me negative 1x squared. Okay, let's bring that over here, negative 1x squared. Now let's go to the blue. What wasn't circled there? I see 2 times x, that gives me 2x. And that's positive, so plus 2x. And then let's try the green one. So negative 1 times 2, that gives me negative 4. So minus 4. And then to check your answer, you could do the distribution property where you add the exponents. I know that 6 times negative 1 is negative 6, and then x squared and x squared gives me x to the fourth. 6 times 2 is 12, x squared, and x gives me x to the third, and 6x squared minus 4 gives me negative 24, and then keep the x squared. So you don't have to check your answer every time on the paper, but it's a good practice for you to at least double check and make sure that your multiplication does work out to be what your problem was originally. It's your turn to try it now.